Welcome to the Nice Guy Podcast. This is episode 6. Oh my goodness. Uh quick announcement is that yeah, it's really cold out here. I might get sick or something. I hope not in my own future. But jeez, it's episode 6. I feel like I have still done something even though I feel like I did nothing. But most of my work is pretty much based on school and this podcast. And the funny part is that I got interviewed by my school and I made it to the newspaper. I made it to the school newspaper. And I think that was pretty cool. I don't know I don't know why the original part of it, why or the reason is, but I think it was pretty cool. But let's see how that goes, and maybe I'll get more viewership on the podcast because I can actually do something on it. And let's see how that goes. But well, football's looking really good because I personally don't watch football. Well, I sometimes do, but I mostly watch it when it's like to the actual finals, like the playoffs and the Super Bowl, And right now, well, who knows who will win? I don't have that much confidence, but I think maybe Kansas will win, or maybe Los Angeles, and they'll win in their own stadium. Oh my goodness, their stadium is huge. The new stadium is, oh my goodness, a SoFi Stadium. That's a pretty cool name. Apparently that name came from like a financial like company. That's what I'm reading. That's what I learned of. It's pretty much financial like things for like college and education and stuff. Like you pay it off. Um like literally the stadium is huge and it's worth 5.5 billion dollars. And I was like, what? That's crazy. And it looks pretty cool. And they have like a really big screen for the plays and all of that stuff. And maybe the halftime show will be one of the other best shows that will come out. I have really high hopes for this season for football. But let's see how that works out, and we'll see what's gonna be next as well with I don't know, other things than sports. I don't I know a lot about sports. I've heard of a lot of sports, but man, I have maybe I've only played a little bit of sports. Maybe I Oh yeah, I have. When I was younger, I played like football. It was good. Played soccer. It was really good. It was good. I liked it. I like soccer. I did boxing. I think yeah, boxing is considered a sport, right? Yeah, I'd consider it as a sport. But nowadays I just work out like like a normal person, and I burn calories. I work out for like an hour 30 a day, and I'll do that for like maybe for literally like a week, or like not like 5 days a week. There you go, 5 days a week, and then I'll continue with my life. But yeah, oh man, sports are really going good at these times, man. I don't know what's gonna be next, but something is bound to be next, and better be good. Because a lot of this football season has been really crazy. A lot of people are better. A lot of the teams are good. They've improved as a team, and a lot of them are really behind on stuff. And I hope the best for all of them. But let's keep our only hopes up on whatever we that will bring up. But man, I have I am still literally trying to. the struggle of I don't know if you guys would try to relate with me or try to see the struggle of trying to find someone to talk to, like by in general like saying like a guest because oh my goodness, like I wanted to get a teacher, but I was like, oh, it's gonna be awkward because I probably had that person as a teacher and it's gonna be really weird talking to my old teacher. But also I would also bring I don't know, I a lot of these things are pretty much scheduled related, and then will it work out? Will it ever do well, or it will just crash and burn, and then I have to scrap the video and then wait another week, and then I don't know. I feel like I've gotten support from a lot of friends that listen to the podcast, and I appreciate it. Um, and they're like, "Oh, what if you do this?" And I was like, "Huh, I could do that, but doesn't that make me go and doesn't that affect a certain amount of people, or like does this or impact someone in a negative way?" And then like I'll try to do the some things, but who knows? I want to bring a second person to the podcast, like have a co-host. Not it's not only me talking to myself for like 30 minutes, and then I asked a couple people if they were fine with already 30 minutes of content for per week, and they're like, yeah, sure. There's literally no problem with it. And man, I think that I should do that for the little while that I have, and then who knows what will be next. But I want to just I want to make something else, But I want to make I don't know, like a clips channel, like talk about a certain topic, and then talk about it for like a couple minutes, and then I'll make it into a clip. But man, like nowadays that people are just like I don't know, gamers now. Everyone hangs out in the computer, or they own a computer, or they built a computer, or they I don't know, they spend a lot of time over in the internet, And I've met a couple people. I don't really talk to them a lot. I just talk to the people that I know in person because it's better. It's more trustworthy, and I think that if you meet them in person, that's fine by me. But if it's a total stranger and it's an adult and you're, I don't know, a kid, it's kind of weird, and I wouldn't, I don't like that. It makes me uncomfortable talking about like really personal stuff, or they'll ask you a lot of personal stuff, and then you're like, yeah, and thank goodness I have not stumbled into that, but I know friends that have stumbled into those types of people. Feel sorry for them, but yeah, I guess it is what it is. I think it's just a learning experience for them, and then it's just an opportunity for me to avoid those types of people immediately. Uh, but yeah, you meet a lot of people out there, but I prefer, man, like now that this whole COVID thing's a thing, and like we have these new variants and all of these other perspectives of life. Now everyone just stays home for a couple hours or literally a whole day in their home, sitting there in a computer or sitting in front of the screen for hours talking to a literal stranger. And I don't really like that. I hang out with the people that I know in my own life. But yeah, I've hanged out with a couple people that I don't know, but I've met them in a couple other places. But they're pretty chill. Like the only like my friend group, they're pretty funny people. Everyone knows them, and in a certain way, because they're all unique in a certain way. And we've done some things together. not only in school, like also outside of school, like go eat out, go eat like I don't know, it's like a restaurant, and like we'll just talk, we'll interact with each other, make a couple jokes. We'll just talk about what has happened in between us. Like, oh, this happened, and like, oh, really, that happened? Oh, well, this happened as well. And that's literally that's true friendship right there. And I think that a lot of people should really have that in a certain way. And I think that a lot of people do have that, but there's that small percentage that do. But most of my time is wasted by my education, and well, I wouldn't say wasted. I'll just say that taken up by my education and a lot, but a lot of music. Uh, the Spotify has the what's it called, the Spotify rap. So like they say what types of genres you've listened to and like for how long you've been listening to the music. And my last one was 89,000 minutes of music. And I was like, geez, do I have a problem? And then I saw a bunch of my other friends that have gotten their review of the year, and they're like into the hundreds. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I won't feel bad about myself with saying, geez, you have a problem. And I was feeling really insecure by myself, saying, wow, 89,000 minutes, because certainly there's no 89,000 hours. There's like 1,000 hours, I think, 1,800 hours, something like that. But I don't know the exact number for the hours in a year. But man, I've seen a lot of my friends that have like 100,000. I think I've stumbled into like a 65,000. I was like, I well, I when I listen to my music, I listen to the same thing over and over and over and over and over because I enjoy it. Because I have my own taste of music, and maybe one of my friends, they don't like my taste of music. He thinks that like what is it, like anime like vibe of music is better, and I'm like, I like it as well, but it's not my cup of tea for a lot of times, man. And I would think that I won't judge them for what they listen to, but I wouldn't actually try to like tell them to like, oh my god, you should listen to this. Like I should really like, recommend it to you, but you know I'm not gonna force you to listen to my music. You could listen to my music. I want to make, like I've been thinking lately, I should probably go to like make this podcast in Spotify. That would probably give me more views. I don't know. I don't know what would be the process of doing this in in a Spotify. I feel like it would be much harder, I think, and that would be more time consuming because maybe I can do my research first and then like try to work it out with the editor and me, and try to see what can we do. And I'm like, okay, well we can try to do like we can like put the old episodes first, and then like put the like this episode for example on YouTube first, and then we'll put the Spotify version of it on like a week later. And then when that week later happens, that means the new episode came out. Like that. I think that should work out, but but first things first, I still have to make a couple episodes, and then I'm really close to episode 10. I wouldn't think that I would make it that far. I don't know why I judge myself so much, saying, I'm not gonna do it. I could do it, but I'm not gonna do it. But I could do it. But I guess I'm just gonna end up making 10 episodes, and then from there I'm a celebrate because I did it, and at the same time I'll be proud of myself for doing literally nothing and just talk to a microphone to you guys, the viewers, and for 30 minutes, and I'll just be like, "Huh, I really did it." And then I'll expand. I'll expand more. I'll try to make deals like, I don't know, like sponsorship. I would like to get sponsored. Um I don't ask for much. I just ask for a sponsorship, like a small one. Um but nothing too big. And then it's little by little every single day. Um but yeah, a lot of I've like every single year I've I've seen YouTube grow in so many ways. Ever since the first episode of, or like the first video that came out, it was pretty cool. It was the zoo. It was such a cool video, and like it has like millions of views. Um, I forgot what it called. Um, and like I would, but now these days are just like, huh? Now, oh, I found it. I found it. It's like, holy crap. It's 220 million views, and this was 16 years ago. And this is crazy. And like this video is so old, and it's just 19 seconds of a video, and now it's a thing. And um but oh my goodness, this has, jeez. But like that was literally the first video, me at the zoo, a 19-second video of a person in front of elephants talking about elephants, and then and that's all. And I was like, what? That is, wow. That is awesome. And like now they do like the YouTube rewinds and all of that, like a recap of the year before. And like this year, I don't think they actually made a one. I don't think they made one for this year. That kind of sucks now, cuz oh wow, they really didn't. I wonder why. I actually wonder why they didn't do that, cuz that actually makes me wonder what they could have done at the first place. But I don't know. I want to give it the benefit of the doubt that they had like the COVID thing, like, oh, we can't do it because of COVID. And, like, no. But man, that actually sucks because all of those are like they're very like entertaining in their own ways, and saying that, oh yeah, that really happened. That happened as well. But like the last two of them, they were kind of funny because they would make fun of it because they were so bad. They'd make like, they'd put like a world problem and then put a celebrity in it, and then they dance, and that's all. Like what? Like they could have done way much better. And then last year's, or like the 2 years ago or something like that. I don't know how to say it, but Mr. Beast did that one. Did a YouTube rewind. He did it. He killed it. Um, but but a lot of like the YouTube stuff, they only put like a bunch of things that didn't actually exist, or like YouTubers that like nobody knows of, or like not even popular enough. And it was funny because it's dumb, and I'm like, huh. Well, will that work out? Will that actually work out? I don't know. Will it though? But who knows? It didn't work out the other years. Well, they did get a lot of views, but not to like say that it was the best actually, but I wouldn't say it's the really greatest one. Cuz now that all of these things are like video games, and like everyone has like a like their own I don't know, way of style. and most of these things are literally just a lot of Minecraft stuff. And it's kind of cringe. I'm not gonna lie, because it's not original. First of all, and like they make like these stories and like they make like a whole fan base, and some of the fan bases suck. Some of the other ones are really cool and chill, and you get to meet one another, and like you keep yourself contact, quote unquote contact with those people. And then conventions though, oh geez, I want to go to one, but I don't know to which one specifically. But I would like to go to a convention or just an event in general, like a concert or I don't know, just whatever like type of like event or public event I would like to go. Or like I don't care that I have to pay or like whatever, but I want to go to one. That would be really cool. I don't know which one is specific. I don't really know. I don't have an idea of a certain concert I would try to go to. Oh, but I would like to go to one. But now I really can't cuz COVID. Everyone's just in their own bubble of their homes and probably listen to the Nice Guy podcast right now. Oh jeez. But yeah, I think that we should try to get back together sometime, like as a world in that we all live in the same world, because we already know we're screwed in the first place. First place, we're screwed, you know, and like not a lot of us like us because we're this or we're because we're that. But there's a lot of negativity. I already said it once, and I'll say it again, maybe, and like, saying that yeah, we're 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 we are we are really screwed. And yeah, I really have nothing else to say, but I hope we can actually make this through, get this through. Some like time, some type of place. We'll try to do them. Um and I don't know. We'll see how that works out. But man, there has been a lot of things in this world that haven't done anything. Um, talking about like not talking about like in a political view, cause man, politics bore me a lot, man. I don't like politics. So boring. They're not entertaining. They're not good. I don't really pay attention to them. I'm not gonna lie. I don't pay attention to them because they're just something that don't need my full attention of, and I think that I should just keep my own way, and then probably just man, I don't know. I I don't know, man. Oh man, I really need to do something in my life. I feel like I have to wake up and then just do, or maybe I am doing something. I just don't realize it, or I'm just being too harsh on myself. And I would really want to do something, but it's little by little. Once again, everyone has their own everyone has their own thing, and it's this world is something else. But yeah, I'm still out there and looking for any guests if you want to come in, be my guest. But I don't know. I man, I don't know. I'm still out there just looking and just looking. That's all I am. I'm just looking. I've asked a couple people actually. Believe it or not, I have actually asked a couple people if they want to go back. Editor said yes. Once again, if he wants to come in, he said yes. He has no problem with it. But as you heard in the last episode, he was sick. But he came back. He's back. He's still doing his own channel stuff. He was trying to give me a pitch to like do another thing like in his own free time because he has way too much free time in his life. Um, but jeez, I don't know. He pitched me as well the second channel. And I was like, do I really need a second channel? And he was like, views, man, views. And I was like, are you sure? I don't, I don't really know, man. That's gonna sound like more work for the both of us than only you or for only me. And he was like, no, man, trust me, it's gonna be worth it. And I'm like, I don't know. I do trust you though, but like, I don't know if it's gonna work out for the both of us in general. And it could, maybe it could, maybe it couldn't. But oh jeez. But yeah, I want to see what I can do. But yeah, once again, yeah, I know I made a short episode, but yeah, I hope maybe when maybe when next week comes in, there's gonna be new stuff about football because literally football is good, only in their own perfect times, and man, once again, I really like sports, but I'm not in them too much. I don't invest my time on them. But saying that I could, but I really can't. But yeah, I'll leave you with a quote today. I'll just say that I'm not I like sports, but I'm not gonna be into them. Jeez. But yeah, I would like to do something else. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to the Nice Guy podcast. This has been episode 6. Let's see if we can actually make it to episode 10. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another time. Please like, subscribe, please share it. Please, I'm kind of desperate because I actually want to expand and make more stuff for you guys, mostly the viewers. And yeah, I wanna, please, man, I wanna expand. I wanna grow. I wanna do something else with my life, and but also as well do my education in any sort of type of way. But yeah, I'll see you guys at another time. All right, thank you guys.